Ugh. Let's restart this song on the main playlist and get started. All right, everybody. Welcome back. Modding time? That's right. It's modding time. And we're so back. Welcome, everybody. Hope you've been having a good day today. It's your boy, me. That's it. That's my whole title. Me, myself. Hello. I'm the guy. Welcome, welcome. You might be looking at the title and you're like, Rejected, what could possibly be the biggest update to the entire mod? There's no way this late into development, in like one day, you have like the biggest update to the mod ever. Well, it's here anyway. It's Reach stuff. That's all from Reach? It is. It is. It's all here. Look at it. Look at it all. Look at all that stuff. There's so much here, and maybe even more. You didn't pin the message? I don't care. Now, come with me. This way. Reach, reach, reach. That's right. Everything you're seeing here is a Forge object ported over from Halo Reach, and it looks pretty dang good. I kind of just haphazardly spawned them all in during the intro screen, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It looks pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Tip goal new. I did switch the tip goal away. I figured since it was already so high, I screenshotted it before because I didn't want to lose the number or anything in case I want to switch it back and add whatever ends up coming on these future streams. But yes, it's technically new. It's just a daily tip goal. I switched it back since it was just kind of sitting there. So I figured I'll switch it back for now. But anyway, keep the goal forever. I kind of like having a daily one. It's like a goal. I mean, it's a goal, you know? It's like, oh, will we hit the goal today? What is the big thing in the background? Oh, that's Davy Jones of VFX's Strato Sentinel. It's enormous. Those forge pieces have any room for error? No, no room for error. Wait a minute. That's the game! Yeah, his Strato Sentinel looks amazing. But this, as far as Ultimate Forge goes, is game-changing, dude. This is game-changing. I was looking at every map in Ultimate Forge, and I was building and I was building, and I was like, there's nothing here. And now there's so much more. The potential of building with all of these here is crazy. Actually crazy. These are not every single object that you get in Reach, because honestly, Halo 3 can't have that many objects on the Forge list. But as you know, if you were in the stream yesterday, we prioritized a ton of the really big, really impactful ones. And some of the really useful ones, like these bridges, barricades, and stuff like that. It's awesome. It's seriously awesome. Someone's definitely going to remake the Forge World reveal with your mod. I don't remember the Forge World reveal. I remember they did like a vidoc with it, I think, but that was about it. I think I'm also going to redo these original objects that I placed here. These are kind of old and messy now. Strato isn't going to be an Ultimate Forge? No. What I'm planning on doing is messing with the Strato Sentinel after Ultimate Forge, rigging it up, giving it animations, and making it fully featured in a way, which would be amazing. Green, look, Reach. Wait, where am I? Reach. Reach. It's all Halo Reach. Look at it. Look at it! Reach. It's beautiful. It's damn beautiful. No, this is Halo 3. It doesn't count. It's Halo Reach. Look at the Halo Reach. It's all Halo Reach video game. Bungie copyright 2010. Okay. Guys, I'm not crazy, right? This looks better in Halo 3 than it does in Reach. Obviously, this map has insane amounts of bloom on it. Oh, but that's fine actually, because guess what? Last night and this morning, I labeled everything on the Forge list and added this to all 8 maps. And I'm not going to lie, it was not hard, but it was extremely boring and tedious, and it took a long time. But these are already on every single Forge list, already labeled, already like organized into a decently good level of organization. So I'm going to boot up. What sandbox would you like to see with these Forge pieces? Check the collisions of the Valhalla structure ramps. Yeah, the Valhalla structure, it does need to be given a new physics model. It's using the old physics model right now. Flood, desert, snow. Actually, is it on the flood one? I think I added it. Yeah, I did add it to the flood one. I've seen snow twice, so we'll do the snow one. Snow 3 times. Okay. I'm going to boot it up in Forge. So here we go. We're loading Halo 3 tag test. Wasn't it wonder if the game doesn't crash anymore with more than 255 objects in the Forge menu? Why? I haven't hit that limit yet. I counted. I'm probably... The one that would be closest would be the Mombasa sandbox. All the others are pretty chill. Yeah, before I added all these, it was only at like 150, I think. Alright, we're loading snow. Tundra sandbox / Tundra sandbox. Alright, it's loading. So we're going to try a little bit of forging, a little bit of building on Tundra Sandbox. It should be good. Don't forget Kestrel, Mombasa, Pelican, Jackrabbit, and Civi vehicles. I have not forgotten. Those are on my list. I'm looking forward to the Kestrel too. Having the Kestrel in the mod is going to be awesome. Seemed like it was almost at the limit. Thankfully not. You can add a surprise, like 255 is a lot of objects. And I also may get rid of some and swap out some because this tab right here, objects, has just a bunch of stuff that's like kind of unnecessary, like ramp covenant. Why? I'll just delete that. Door small, medium, large. Why? I'll just delete those. Essential, hardly. Like a wooden door, I could just delete that. I'll keep the wooden bridges though, I like those. Soccer ball is essential. We can't lose that. Forerunner crates, these are okay. I might keep these. Only having, oh, this, we can get rid of this. This one is not great. We have way better pieces than that now. JS Kestrel, that is on the list. But alright, as you can see, now we can build big objects. I need to double check the radius on this and make sure it's actually good because it spawns me really high up when I spawn it in. Anyway, with the fancy new snow sandbox, we place some little snow ground down. Let's grab ourselves a little cliff here. And I'm so excited and happy that this mod is like really close to completion as far as like checking everything off the list. Let's get ourselves some nice like 45-degree snap rotation here. Grab this from the outside. Drag this down. Rotate it a little bit. Can I rotate? No, we're on 45 degrees. Okay, let's just like turn that down to 30. 15. Nice. Alright, that's pretty cool. It's a little test area right here. Now the forge objects. I lied, actually. I want to put some rocks down first. Do like a little rock right here. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Some trees. Look at that. No fire, too. This is all snow. 0 fire. Well, watch this, guys. I'm going to place down another tree. Are you ready? Oh, big tree moment. Big tree moment. Did you guys catch that? That was pretty cool. Alright, but actually the reason we're here is the forge list. Obviously, we still have the old Forerunner panels. They're fine. It's no biggie. But we also have all the new objects. And let me tell you, they are all here. Forerunner bridge, ramp. Look at all these. Everything that I'm scrolling to the list is all the new stuff. Staircase object. There it is. I love the staircase object too. I didn't even know this because I like never used it in Reach, but I didn't know it was double-sided and has like another different kind of staircase with like a ramp and walls on the other side. Pretty cool. All of this stuff is here. Forerunner tower should be... Okay, so that's the regular tower, and then we have Forerunner beam tower, which is the Valhalla one. This is also on the list, which is pretty sick. This is good scenery for like up on a cliff somewhere. Vibes. Throw that up on the cliff. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I gotta get that thing to shoot beams into the sky. We should do that today. I'll add it so it actually shoots beams. How expensive is the Valhalla Tower? Pretty cheap, honestly. Obviously, if it has a complicated physics model, that'll up it a little bit, but we haven't even done the physics model for it yet. But there's so much on here. There's so much. Here's the new room double. Love this thing. You can literally just make little outposts and quick buildings with this. Like, it's no biggie. I love it. What about single room? I don't think there's any existing single room objects. Maybe Forerunner Tower could be a single room object, but it has a ramp on it. There's all, I mean, if you really wanted a room single, you could always use like some Forerunner 4x4s or 2x2s and just build it yourself. I'm debating, by the way, switching over to the Halo Reach platforms because these don't 100% match the Halo Reach Forerunner style. These I made a long time ago, and there's nothing really wrong with them. They're just basic Forerunner panels, but the colors don't really match all that much. Triangle box room from Reach? Oh, you're talking about the pyramid. Oh, the triangle box room. I actually decided not to add that because it was so small. It seemed like it wouldn't be like super useful in the end, so I ended up not adding that. I love this thing though. The Forerunner pyramid is so cool to me because it makes for like a really great little Forerunner structure that you can just kind of stick in a wall somewhere. Like, that looks so cool. Vibes. Bunker box? Yeah. I mean, I still could. There's space on the Forge menu. I need to count everything, but I think we're still good. And that's with all of this also being on the ODST map. And we even have little stuff like the antenna on here. We have the glass sail just as a decorative piece because it's kind of cool looking. Like, you could just throw these wherever. You could throw these in a wall if you wanted to. Throw them in a cliff. It's like, wow, look at that. Forerunners build stuff. The cliffs are made out of Forerunner. The humans are Forerunners. The cliffs are Forerunners here. Pretty cool. Imagine having a sword duel on one of those. Very Star Wars. Prophet Micah, thank you very much for the 2. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Rejected, sorry I missed your streams. How's life? Life is going good. Life is going very good. I'm happy and I'm working on a bunch of cool projects that are keeping me really occupied. I'm having a good time. How about you? And no need to apologize for missing streams. You got life to live. I'm just out here making mods and content on YouTube. This I may end up redoing because these Forerunner halls, while they are really cool, actually I don't really know if I would need to redo these. The outside does look surprisingly good. They're probably fine. I'll just keep them as is. Will wall sets in normal physics maintain normal physics throughout the entire game, or does Halo 3 do the thing where they stay fixed in place after 5 seconds of not moving? They stay fixed in place, but you don't have to worry about that because in MCC you can change their physics mode, so there you go, it's phased. But yeah, objects will rest if you set them to normal. They'll fall, and then to optimize, after like 5 seconds, they'll probably get locked into place. But you can wake them up. Normal physics stay normal forever? Yeah, unless you change them. This is pretty heavy, though. I don't think I can really move it. If I hit it with a Warthog, maybe. Forerunner base from the 2nd level of CE? Nah, we have the Halo 3 ones with the Valhalla beam towers. That's what we have instead. Speaking of which, I really want to add the beam effect to this. It'd be so cool. Just go firing off every once in a while. Killer object. But yeah, everything's here. And then, like I'm showing you here on this random tundra, it's on every single thing. Oh, one object I did change when I ported from Reach, for those of you guys who weren't here yesterday, is the landing pad. This thing is huge now. It is the Halo Reach Forge World landing pad, but it's enormous, and I'm sure you can guess why. because it needs to fit drop ships. If you want a Pelican, you can do it with a Pelican. Why wouldn't you want to do it with a Pelican? Have you seen that landing gear? Boom. Look at that. Big, large, huge. So I'm really happy. This basically has turned Ultimate Forge from a mod that was really cool and that you could build some stuff on to a mod that's really cool and you could build so much on. Like the possibilities with these objects ported back from Reach now are amazing. Like before, the mod felt like it was very restricted and restrictive. And we still have all the other cool stuff, the invisible barrier objects, which are just hilariously enormous, by the way. As well as a bunch of other types of objects. Particle spawners, AI spawners, pretty much everything your heart desires or could desire for a Halo Forge mod. It's all here. Is there a map with a model of a giant ocean going through aircraft carriers? No, I don't think so. There's a water plane, so you could try making that yourself. Let me up. Yeah, we have water. Make your own ocean. It's pretty shallow, so it's not like ocean deep, but it is water. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, the DLC map? Yeah, there's a DLC map that has aircraft carriers in it. So they're like off in the distance. The water looks so weird on this map. I don't know why you would put water on the icy, snowy map, but you can if you want. I agree with whoever said monitor sounds needs to go. I will, alright, I will do this live. We're going to not delete the monitor sounds, but I'm going to reduce their volume because they are loud. Also, I noticed in Reach, they did, Green kind of had a point, they did remove the HUD stuff. See like the circles on the side of the HUD that like distort and warp stuff? They did remove those in Reach, and I feel like it's not a bad idea to remove them here in 3. What do you guys think? Should I keep them or remove them? I think I'm leaning towards removing them right now. I think it would be better without them. Alright, everyone's saying remove. I love them. They have so much charm. I do too. That's why it wasn't an instant yes from me. Okay, 2 keeps and a lot more removes. 3 keeps. 4 keeps. Okay, now it's tied. It does make the UI cleaner, but I will be at least turning the monitor sounds down because, God, they are very loud. All right, you know what? Yeah, I can't read this. I will do a poll. So let's do a poll. Keep or remove monitor curvy HUD things. Or elements. Keep or remove. And I'll keep it up on screen so you guys can see the curvy warping HUD elements I'm talking about. Dark Steel, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Say, replace monitor sounds with the sounds I put in stream chat. All right, what did you put in stream chat? Let's see. This is a YouTube video. 1 hour of silence randomly interrupted by farts. You know, that just wouldn't be very vanilla plus. Add sound to fire effects. I'm pretty sure they already have it. All right, it is pretty heavily leaning towards remove right now. I will go ahead and yoink them off. I could always add them back, so it's not like they're gone forever, but I will remove them. All right, let's go ahead and do characters. Sentinel? What is this under? I'm just gonna go into the actual character for the monitor. Monitor biped. I think it's monitor editor biped here. There we go. Okay. The sound looping, that's just ambient. Right now the volume is -12 to 0. I'm going to do -12 to -6 for the loop, for that test ambient one. And then for the move, the moving loop, it goes from -6 to 0. I'm going to do -12 to -6. And let's try moving around and see how that feels. It's still pretty loud. I'm going to turn it down even more. Do -24 to -12. Yeah, it's extremely quiet now. You can still hear it, but it's extremely quiet. That's good. All right, let's edit the HUD for the monitor now. Okay. So shield meter in helmet full. I'm gonna guess in helmet full will have the monitor like curvy bits. All right, monitor first person. We have monitor first person distortion, which is a bitmap widget. I'm just going to start by deleting the monitor first person distortion. Let's yeah, we can just delete that and save. Let's see what that change does. Okay, now we just have the lines left on the HUD. There's no more distortion. Now let's go ahead and find which one it is. Monitor first person 2. So this is monitor edges.bitmap. Yep, that would be it. Delete that. Now let's see what the other one is. Another monitor edge. Let's save this and double check. Okay, so that's the outside one now, is all that's left. Save that. And now we just have a big screen for editing. It does kind of feel like something's missing now. This is how Reach is, though. Reach is just like this, where you have like the HUD and everything, but I think you keep lines without the distortion. I mean, we could keep the lines without the distortion. Now it's just like very open, like you can see everything. I kind of miss it. Could have kept the lines of distortion were the real problem. I could add it back. Kind of growing on me though. Just having such a full view of everything while in Forge. It's growing on me. Which makes me think of El Dorado Forge, which is peak. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think this is an improvement. Miss it when you're not forging, you don't miss it when you're actually doing stuff. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm thinking it is. This is much nicer, to be honest. I'm wondering if there's anything that would be worth adding to make the forging experience better, perhaps. Like, what on the HUD might be useful? I think maybe removing the budget from the screen. The budget on the bottom of the screen there is pretty useless. There's literally no need for that to be there. Let's see, is there a sandbox HUD? Sandbox C HUD? Because, like, you don't need the budget on the screen at all. That's completely useless. Alright, budget bar. We don't need the budget meter bitmap. We don't need the budget meter, so that's budget meter bitmap. So it says budget, and then there's the budget amount. We can delete the budget name, which is probably the word budget, and then the running cost. But we do want to keep the rotation axes stuff because this was added by the MCC team, and that lets you see the rotation axes at the bottom of your screen there. So that cleaned that up, which is kind of nice. I kind of want to move the rotation axes up on the screen. Be able to add the ability to copy a forge object's position. Like how it is in Reach? No, you would have to manually adjust it, because you can, like, tweak it. Like, you grab an object and you hit... Oh, I crashed it. Too many edits while in live play mode. I do wonder if there's anything else that would be nice to add to it, though. Snapping a thing in MCC Forge? No, that was added at first in Halo 4. I think El Dorito has it, though. We're gonna load that back up. Let's do Alpine Sandbox next. I'm trying to think if there's any fancy stuff I could add. Like, anything that I could add maybe to the HUD to make things feel better. I don't think there's much. It's pretty simple in Halo 3. Can I add Reach's nudge system, or is it already in Halo 3? That is not in Halo 3, but I guess for now I should probably do this. I have something similar. The lines? Wait, what lines? Gotta reject the shotgun watermark that covers the whole screen. I could add text that says Ultimate Forge. Well, let me adjust the speed and the control of the monitor, because right now, honestly, the main thing with the monitor that bugs me... Did I misspell? Oh, I did misspell sandbox. Let's restart that. The biggest thing that bugs me is how the monitor controls, how it feels. The very floaty, kind of woo, woo, woo. So we're going to fix that completely, and it's going to make things feel a lot better. Add some Ultimate Forge text to replace where the budget bar was. That's not a bad idea. Let's go objects, not objects. Yeah, actually, objects, characters, monitor, monitor, editor. Now, I'm going to have to do this manually every time I build, because for whatever reason, whenever you edit the Forge monitor biped, it just does not save. Which is annoying as hell. Maybe they updated it and it does now. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm going to make the acceleration immediate and the deceleration immediate as well, which will hopefully feel really good. We already have the maximum angular velocity. I'm going to set the boost to be very strong. Right now it goes 2.25. I'm going to start by setting it to 5 and then see how that is. The crouch modifier is basically like the nudging, like when you want to get really precise with stuff. Where is that? Where's the crouch modifier? Because that's out here. Crouch velocity modifier. I'm going to set it to like 0.1 for now, and we'll see how that feels. So we'll go into Forge Monitor. This is how it feels now. It's like very... It's the same normal default speed, but you don't have that floatiness at all. It's extremely just start and stop. Very green. What did he say? Make it so when the monitor dies, it makes it sound Guilty Spark dies, where he's like, "Wow." Well, I was thinking about making the Forge monitor invulnerable, since you're an editor. Ooh! Wait, I just thought of something. Add a hyperlink that just gives you a virus. Genius! Why didn't I think about that? Okay, let me try something. Let's spawn in a quick... Let's do like a Forerunner. I crashed. Probably my fault somehow. That's what I get for editing the monitor and stuff. Game multiplayer sandbox. Game start levels multi. Alpine sandbox 2. Alpine sandbox 2. Now that you remove the distortion, the whole game is broken. That's what was keeping it all together. Made a terrible error. No, sometimes when you're in play mode, it just does not. It's just not happy. Demon, thanks for the 5, dude. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Alright, we're so back. What is happening here? Oh, my speed must be like way too high. Well, I guess we'll crash again. I will set the acceleration and deceleration to 70 instead of 700. Did that crash me? That sure did. Alright, again, here we go. You said, Drake, I require help. I'm at the part where I need to draw a certain part, and I don't know if I'm strong enough. Ass made of tree bark is hard. You have to maintain the curves, demon. Stay strong. Hold the line. Hold the line, brother. Trees can be round too. Multi Alpine sandbox 2, Alpine sandbox 2. Definitely don't look at Discord. I would not do that. Oh! Wait, she looks sick as fuck. That's such a good design, dude. God damn, you cooked. I can see the struggle you're having, though. Demon, I believe in you. I saw that rough draft. That's gonna come out good. God damn! God damn! Alright. We're back. We spawn myself in a Forerunner 1x1. I'm no longer spasming out everywhere. And then, if I place this down, how is the new precision mode? Well, precision mode's pretty good. Look how nice and like a lot more control. I hold the objects though. Not bad. Honestly, the precision mode just doesn't feel enough. I feel like it needs to be even slower. I'm waiting for him to read the chat. Oh, I'm reading chat. I'm just ignoring you guys. Did I crash? Okay, I'm just double monitored up. And I crashed. God damn it. I think the boost should probably go up a little. Oh, right. I remember now what I was going to say. We have the opportunity to change the Forge monitor. It is super unnecessary, but we could change the Forge monitor in this to be something else. Just saying. Could be kind of cool. Is the most important thing about Forge? Alright. Why would you change the monitor? I was just thinking you could change it to like a different Sentinel or something. I don't know what. I'm just throwing the idea out there. Just an idea. The Flood Bird from Halo Wars 1. Interesting. The monitor and aggressor? Well, the aggressors are attack focused sentinels. Honestly, the boost feels pretty good. It gets you around decently fast. But is the precision mode good? Precision mode feels the exact same. I wonder if there's another thing I can edit for this. Why does it feel like the precision mode isn't changing? Could there be other values that I'm not seeing? What else could there be? Let's see. Bank angle deceleration. Crouch modifier is... How much slower we fly if crouching? 0 equals same speed. Oh. Maybe I can prevent the crash if I'm not the monitor. What if I do 0.9? Wouldn't that make me, like, extremely slow? Makes me barely any slower. Ever mod any other games? Yeah, I've modded plenty of other games. Halo just ends up being the one I like the most, because I love Halo. Crash? Ugh, crash. Zero defaults to 0. I know. I was double checking. How did everybody call me bots, man? Suck my fucking bot. Oh, Demon! Thanks for the 5. Sorry, I almost missed that one. Appreciate it. You said, what about that tiny builder sentinel? It's the size and shape of a gun. I thought about that. I was thinking in my head, because that's the only one that I can think of that makes sense, given the context of everything. Guys, hear me out. We should make it a watcher from Halo 4. That would be great. Adam, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So, ooh, here's an idea. Replace the monitor with a tiny little constructor sentinel. Check stream chat. Yeah, I was just talking about it. I'll put it up on screen if you posted a picture of it. Yeah, these guys. I don't think I'm going to do this. I think I'd rather keep it the monitor, but this would be an alternative. Little dude, little guy. So I guess this is the slowest I can make precision mode. I swear I made precision mode better in like Arcbound. Joe, thank you for the 28 months. Appreciate it. Because precision mode feels really good when you're not holding an object. Maybe it's better in-game. Maybe this is like an editor thing where like it changes when you build the map, but it just doesn't show here. I don't know. but I remember it working pretty well in... Hang on, I'm gonna set it to 0.1. I'm not gonna grab anything, otherwise I'll crash, but let's see, 0.1 slow enough. I'm gonna do 0.05. Yeah, 0.05 seems pretty good. Oh, I'm bugged out now. Reload the scenario. Don't let me crash. Okay, that's pretty good. Joe, thank you for 28 months, dude. Damn. Joe, you're at 28 months. That's actually wild as fuck. But thank you, dude. I appreciate it. He said, Adjutant resolution from Infinite for real on God No Cap. Whoa. Also another option, change it to the Halo 3R. I think it's going to just stay the monitor. I think the monitor is the best choice in the end. I'm liking the boost. I'm liking the finer control. More precise. It's very like stop and go. There's no like floatiness to it anymore. Check stream chat. I got you, Rain. I will check stream chat. There's nothing in here. Oh, image uploading. Didac, thank you for the 2! Gordana feet monitor. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's a completely... Yeah. Why you make me upload the image and then tell me next time? Now I'm having to wait. Don't you know that I don't like to wait? I don't know where I was going with that one. Yeah, I did do a Huragok / engineer. They're called engineers. I did do an engineer for my ODST Forge mod ages and ages ago before mod tools. I guess these Sentinels can pick stuff up. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I wish you could do like a visual for the edit monitor, like picking stuff up like this, like putting out a field or something. That would be super cool. I wonder if there's functions for that anywhere in the game. There's talking, flying, moving. Nothing crazy though. Flying speed, flight. I don't think there's anything Forge related, sadly. I want to look at the Forge globals and see if there's anything in there. Globals. I think it would just be globals. Like, globals. Maybe it would be under multiplayer globals as well. Alright, let's see. Anything interesting here? Flying camera, dead cameras. This is all just basic camera stuff. Orbiting camera. Sadly does not affect the Forge monitor. Very sad. What if the camera on the biped of the Forge monitor affects its orbit? That would be interesting. I'll have to check that. Okay, nothing crazy here. Player information. Also open up... I'll open up multiplayer globals as well in case there's something there. Oh, that's interface globals. Never mind. Nothing here for Forge. Nothing crazy on the monitor. What is this? Player representation 2. Interesting. Fall damage, materials. Kinematic globals. Nothing for Forge in here. Camera, wind. Let's open up multiplayer globals. Perhaps there's some stuff in there. universal. All right, we got team colors, customization, weapons, vehicles, grenades. We have runtime stuff. Here's the editor biped. I still don't know what this is. Has anybody who's ever modded the game, do you know what the editor gizmo is? Is this the little, like, that must be the little teardrop thingy. I could modify that. That could be helpful. Because that little teardrop is pretty small, especially on these big objects. Not that it's really necessary. But it might be kind of nice to switch up the visuals for that. Okay, general events. I should kill stuff, kill teammates, 30 seconds left. What's after pregame over? Can I add another one? Kill cosplayer. Oh, I can add my own. Everything here is just kill assist, player join player, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm not going to mess with that. Flavor events. Termination, perfection, sniper. Forge can't place, forge limit reached. There are some forge events in here. I don't know what triumvirate is. That's interesting though. Only 2 forge events. Custom medals for new weapons could be cool. Why he no read chat? Because you're watching what me read stuff. What do you do? Why am I so grumpy today? I'm just like, I keep seeing stuff. I'm like, are they stupid? Are they dumb? But you're not stupid. You're not dumb. But you're making me wonder. But if I say engineer, you're gonna be like, what? You're dumb? I'm not gonna add a TF2 engineer as a monitor, dude. That's not, I would not say that. He can read? No, I'm actually completely illiterate, but I'm glad you gave me the benefit of the doubt and assumed that there's a possibility that maybe I could read. Gun game! Alright, multiplayer constants. Okay, interesting. Weapon, vehicle, equipment, King of the Hill. More multiplayer constants. Is there anything relating to Forge in here that could help me? Nope. Dang, I was really hoping it would. Default camera unit, distance, effect, globals. Nothing relating specifically to sandbox, sadly. However, I do want to try one thing. Still got Ligma, bad case of it. It's rough. I'm struggling every day. I hope I can get through it. Alright, I'm gonna try something. This could be pointless. Could be pointless. We're on the biped follow camera for the camera track on this dude. Biped follow camera, just the basic one. I'm gonna do dropship D camera as a test. I'm curious if that might have some kind of an impact on the monitor and when you place down objects. Damn, stay strong. Thank you. Your support means the world. Did you ever make stuff for Marathon? I'm not a Marathon fan. I've never played it, so I don't know. Probably not. Weird that gun game as a spot was never used. Well, gun game was a game mode that 343 added. The MCC team added it in, I was like season 7 or something. Ever play Ruby CE Rebalanced? I have not, but I am really excited for Ruby's Halo 2 Rebalance, though it's now just called Halo 2 Rebalance. That mod like completely changes the game. Okay, changing it to the dropship camera did not change anything, sadly. Wait, what's happening in stream chat? Give me 1 second, I will. We're gonna switch that back to biped follow camera. Save. And I'm gonna go back to globals actually, and I'm gonna change the camera, the orbit camera distances. That never changed anything in the past, so I doubt it's gonna change anything here, but you never know. Camera. Field of view scale is 1, yaw scale, pitch scale, side scale, all is fine. Flying camera. Orbit camera. Maximum distance, it says 2.5 world units. I think Forge is bigger than that, so that can't be it. I'm going to try changing it to 25 world units as the maximum distance. And then I don't think that's going to change anything because I don't think the Forge monitor is directly tied to that, but we'll see. What is happening in stream chat? People are spamming memes. I was hoping there would be something for the monitor for when you could like trigger something for it. I don't know. Man, I was really hoping that would work. Being able to change the orbiting distance would be pretty huge. Would it be possible to link the Oracle color to the color of the Spartan armor? Yeah, that is possible. Could change the green to Master Chief green? True, actually, yeah. We'll give that a go. Where is multiplayer globals even? It's under... Oh, it's literally here. Oh wait, cursor impact. Dot affect cursor impact. Like maybe I could do something. I just realized there is in fact a cursor effect. When you get close, there's a little light wherever your cursor is. I could do something with that, theoretically. I could make the light different and bigger. Game engine settings, perhaps. Maybe there's something Forge related in here. You can edit player traits, movement traits. So this is all game type stuff. If there could be something in sandbox here potentially, but I don't think it's going to be like what I'm after. King of the Hill, territories, Juggernaut, social options, map, override. Wait, what is it? Oh, it's Juggernaut. VIP. Alright, sandbox. Nothing specifically useful for sandbox. We can at least do the multiplayer globals. What's going on here? I'm trying to see if there's anything I can tweak for Forge to like change the distance of orbiting. Maybe I like over all my time modding overlooked it somehow. You make it so objects automatically spawn as phased? I don't think so. I wish. They automatically spawn as phased in the editor because I set it that way, but in game, I think they default to normal, and I don't think I get any choice in the matter. I think changing anything there I would have to like edit a DLL file or something. Quick media? Okay, give me a sec. I will. Objects, characters. So what I want to do is grab the Master Chief here. Because we have team colors, which is cool. But I want to see if I can do customization colors. That might not be in multiplayer globals. Oh, here, cursor impact, dot effect. That's what I'm after. We're gonna make a custom cursor impact effect. Give me 1 sec though. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Coffee kind of ran through me. I'll check media though. We have a meme. Wait a minute. Ooh! Ooh! Someone's been cooking on the flood canvas, dude. Look at this. Holy shit, this looks awesome. Like a giant AI battle with like a Forerunner base and stuff. What the fuck? This is the kind of shit that makes me feel like Ultimate Forge is so worth it. That's awesome. And the AIs right now don't even fully work on the flood canvas yet, but they will. Ooh! Oh yeah, look at those flood bits going everywhere. That's sick as hell. Dude, that's badass. I'm so happy about this. You did such a good job of like making the flood cave look nice. Like merging it together with the Forerunner like stuff and things. That's so cool. That is so fucking cool. Awesome use of the forge canvas there. That's so cool. I gotta go use the restroom in a sec, but I was doing some. Oh right. I think it would be kind of cool if wherever the monitor cursor was kind of like maybe not just a little tiny white light like the way it is that you can't even see more than like an inch away. Maybe it could be like a spotlight, perhaps. Maybe I could have like a bigger light, maybe make it like slightly bluish and have some kind of particle system on it that's kind of... I don't want it to be obnoxious or get in the way at all. We'll figure it out though. Give me just 1 sec. I'll be right back. Restroom. 60 seconds. We're so back. All right. Orm. And an orm to you too. I'm a little bit iffy. I want to make a cool monitor effect for the cursor, because this one's so useless it might as well not exist. But it could get in the way of like viewing stuff. I'm gonna give a little bit of a try. We'll see. So here's what I'm gonna do. This is cursor impact dot effect. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna do tags. Let's do multiplayer sandbox. I'll just copy a new one. I'm gonna call it cursor impact UF for Ultimate Forge. Oh my god, slowly. And then let's see, what do we have in the effect here? Should just have a light. Yeah, cursor impact light, no particles. I'm gonna grab that cursor impact light. I'm gonna call this light UF. I'm gonna edit the light. I'm gonna set the color to be ever so slightly blue. And the maximum distance, I'll try like 8, like it's really big, and see what happens. Okay, so the distance is much bigger. You can see it from pretty far now. I don't really know if there's any purpose to that. Kind of lags behind anyway. If it didn't lag behind, I would like it a lot more. Make it a little more blue. The HUD curves and light really remind you that you're just playing a map editor. You're an actual entity in the world. That's why I loved Halo 3. Yeah. That's what makes me debate adding it back. Part of me kind of wants it to feel more like a map editor, though. Can we forget the noise when it's moving? I turned the volume down on the noise really, really far. It's barely there anymore. But you can still hear it, because I didn't want to remove that completely. Demon, thank you for the 2, dude. Appreciate it. Did you make it a reticle on the ground? I could do something like that. I mean, that's kind of why I'm like, why even have this light at all? I almost want to make like a little model or something where you're selecting. I just wanted it to be kind of like fancy, but not getting in the way of stuff too much. I was thinking maybe like a ball could be cool. Let me grab a particle real quick. Oh, you know what might be kind of cool is... I might hate this, but we'll give it a try. On the Lich. The anti-grav lift on the Lich. The silver texture of the ported reach objects looks good, but have you considered matching them with the darker texture from the interior sections of the Arc mission? I've thought about it, but I'm really partial to the way... I could edit them, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of partial to the way they're so shiny. It might be worth giving an edit. Alright, I'm going to throw these particle systems into here as a test and just see what happens. Oh wait, it's based on the normal. That's kind of fancy. Okay, that was not what I thought the anti-grav lift effect was going to be. Adam! Thank you so much for the 2. I really appreciate it. What do you think? For a cursor, why not do a tiny beam like the Constructor Sentinels have? Something akin to the physics gun from Gary's mod. Now that I think about it. Check stream chat. Well, I know the physics gun from Gmod. I have like 1,000 hours, 2,000, nearly 3,000 actually in Gmod. Yeah, I wanted to do something like what you posted here, but I don't think this is actually a beam. It's not emitting from the monitor, it's just wherever your cursor is. It's kind of like a built-in game engine thing. So, I think what I'm going to have to do, let's do grav lift tube, grav lift. Where is the effect for the grav lift? I don't even know. Projectile. Lich FX emitter. But if I can do a beam, I will. But it just could get object equals lich anti-grav. Oh, anti-grav impact. This is the one I wanted right here. I want to do a small version of what I'm about to spawn in, which could be cool. It's gonna be really overwhelming and way too big. But you guys will kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to think. Oh, it's pulling toward me. Oh my god, wait, that's actually perfect. Is there a maximum distance this goes to? There is. Interesting. I thought it was going to be based off of the impact. It's based off of the normal of wherever the cursor is, and there's like a maximum distance. Wait, I could actually work with this. This could be... I could theoretically make it like a third-person thing. Any effect here would be extremely annoying. Could just be max time of the particle, make it tiny and blue and it'll be perfect. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. And then maybe I can make it so it like doesn't render unless you're at like a specific angle. Would the beam be on all the time or just when looking at objects? I feel like it'd be annoying as hell. It would, and that's what I'm thinking about. Because right now this is annoying as hell and is getting in the way completely. I'll try something really quickly though, and that will be to set the radius really, really small. This is light beam wide. The spark ember radius right now is 1.25, 0. I'm going to make it 0.1. Same with the wispy smoke. That's going to also be 0.1. Now it's going to be like blowing out my eyeballs, but that's fine. Emission rate, we could do like 3. Spark ember. Emission rate is 75. I'm going to do 7. Light beam wide. I switch this to from light beam wide to just regular light beam. Alright, how are we working at now? Well, it kind of has what I wanted, but it's always active. Seems like an unnecessary addition. I'm going to agree with you there. Also at a fixed distance. I was hoping I could do more with it, but it just seems to kind of point back at the monitor generally. I was hoping there might be something cool I could do with it. A scarab weapon? A little bit. Adam, thanks for the 2! Appreciate it. Thank you very much. What about that tiny electricity effect from Virgil, the engineer, not the AI? Hacks open the door to the elevator at the end of the Data Hive mission? I honestly don't know what that looks like off the top of my head. Also, where did my effect go? It just like disappeared. Does it only emit at 15? What the fuck? At 5, I'm just not gonna see it. Okay, what about 9? Can I see it at 9? Can I see it at 11? It spawns 1 and then disappears. Really? This is a new one for me. I want to experiment with this, but I don't know if it's actually useful. Tricarbine tracer effect. The issue is, honestly, just that this is going to be playing all the time whenever you're looking at something. And generally, you want a clear view of what you're looking at, and anything that I add in, effect-wise, is going to just get in the way of that. Why is it just not rendering at all anymore? What is happening? I'm just gonna reset the map, dude. I don't know what's happening anymore. But any of the work you did on the RTS mod be helpful here? Well, let's get where I'm getting some of the inspiration for my thought process on this. I wanted to have something where these emit from like a particular point. Right now it's emitting from a marker normal, which is literally just vector from the eclipse, where she collided with. I could just set it to up, so it could just be always... No, it's like kind of like normal that it points back to the monitor. Okay, so it wasn't a bug. The effect just actually isn't rendering. Alright, we're gonna look at the monitor here. We have our fancy little point light, so that's something anyway. Not that that is particularly important. Guess we'll try to edit these to work. It's not an LOD thing. Let's try the wispy smoke again. We'll see if we can get this working once again. Just won't spawn anymore. What's happening? I'm gonna replace the entire particle system. Okay, it's just straight up not spawning anymore. So this is some kind of a bug, I think. Reload the map again? Forget about it? No, I don't think I will. I think I'm going to continue down this path because it's kind of interesting. I think what I want is some kind of like faded, like blue effect, kind of like the monitor's interacting with stuff so you can kind of see it. Drake, it's time. Did you do it? Tell me you did it, demon. Oh! Damn, you kind of cooked. I mean, you didn't add the butt crease. You could have done that. I'm just throwing it out there. You could have done it. You could have done it. But it is a very good blending. If you guys want to see what Demon's been cooking up. He's made a dope, sexy woman tree character that looks really good. This is badass. He didn't say. He already said that I can just. He's literally giving me permission to just show it whenever. You get splinters? Yeah, true. I am so confused. All of a sudden, the effect just stopped rendering. I don't understand. I don't get it. It's also as tall as a tree. Nice. Let's fucking go. I mean, what? That's crazy. Look the particle field and reach. I guess. I mean, I already kind of nuked it. Alright, let me save. We're so back. And then I grab the particle system. I steal it from here and put it into here. Save it again. There should be like an overwhelming, overpowering one, just like we had before. I think it's bugging out. It was totally working earlier, now it's just decided not to. I'm just gonna restart the Halo 3 tag test. I think it broke. Is he a great D&D monster? Yeah, that would actually be super good for D&D. Tag test moment, maybe? I think so. That's a good question. Darksteel Eyes, is she stuck in place via the roots? Or does she like wiggle around? She's like... Are we back? The effect still isn't there. That's wild. Genuinely don't understand that one. It was there earlier and it has decided not to be there. Alright, let's try a different effect. Do the regular anti-grav lift and see if that spawns in. If it does, then we can work with that. Shrink the size? No. It's just being weird. I literally did this a second ago. Even this particle won't render. Why aren't the particles rendering anymore? I just had it working a second ago. We can just scrub back in the VOD and see. Oh, I know why. There we go, we're so back. Nice. Demon with the 20! Dude! Thank you very much! I appreciate that. The slow stream working on a little forge stuff, so it's very kind to you. He said she's the goddess of nature and plants Kaloro from the Isekai I'm writing, which is also turning into a D&D campaign setting. Good, it's a really good D&D campaign setting. And she can move underground the same way Flower from Undertale can. She's always covered in dirt. Oh, why she gotta be covered in dirt? No! No. That is cool, though. I like that. She's, what are the forest spirits called? Not treants. What am I thinking of? I don't know. I forgot. Dryads? Yeah, she's kind of like a dryad, but like a goddess dryad. Alright, let me show you guys what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was have this light beam on here, except way smaller. Like, way smaller. Smaller than that. It would be cool if there were a little bit of embers, but it's not really... Honestly, no, I don't want the embers. Delete those. For the wispy smoke, sure, we could have some of those, but the radius is going to have to go to like 0.1. And it's going to be like way less. We can do like 15 per second. No, like 5 per second, maybe. Okay, at 5 per second, they just stop spawning. Why? I wanted something kind of like this so you could kind of see where people are working, but obviously there's still too many of the light beams for whatever reason. There is 15 per second. I think 5 per second they just stop rendering. I crashed. No, we're back. Something to do with the duration on this. Oh my god! Oh, is this the light beam? Yeah, it is. Maybe 1 per second. I can't see because there's a giant fog blinding me. Okay, 3 per second is relatively constant. That'll probably be the minimum for this one too. Yeah, that seems to be about the case. As for that weird funky fog, they're way too big. This is kind of what my vision was for this. It was going to be some kind of like beam. And it would kind of show and lead back to the monitor. Which looks cool from a distance. Less cool when it's so close, though. I think I'm going to have to reduce the lifespan. Like 0.1 to 0.2. 0.1 to 0.3 might do it. And I'll do the same for the light beams, because they just... Yeah, lifespan. Let's do like 0.4 to 0.2. It just becomes this kind of like little glowy hovering cursor. Kind of delayed though. I wonder if I can reduce that delay somehow. I think delay is induced by the alpha here. Alright, I'm gonna try one thing that might be interesting. This is probably gonna be weird, but I'm gonna switch the marker that it uses from normal to up. Okay, so now I can control whether it goes and points back to me or not. It's not particularly useful. How does it look, though? It's just a bit obnoxious because it's lagging behind. Even the light lags behind. I think it was better on the normal axis, to be honest. The normal vector pointing away from the surface you collided with. Life effects of collision. What about impact? No. The funny thing is normal is supposed to go straight up, but when I put normal on this, it points toward me, the monitor. Or actually where my camera is, which is at the root of the monitor, which looks a little bit silly. Let's change the color. Maybe if we change the color, it'll look even more interesting. This is all speculative, by the way. We might not use this, but I want to at least give it a try, because it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I don't even know if I want the fog. I might just do the light beams, if anything. What if it spawned nukes every second? That's a really good question. Change the scale of this. Honestly, 0.5 to like 0.4 would be plenty. It's kind of a cool effect. It does kind of have that effect I was hoping for, where it kind of looks like the monitor is like grabbing stuff. It would just be nice if it only showed up when you grabbed stuff rather than all the time. Adam, thanks so much for the 2. Appreciate it. Thank you. He said, took a few minutes. I had to go and record a video myself of Virgil's hacking effect in ODST. Check stream chat. And Demon, thank you for the 2, man. But maybe smaller. I think I'm going to have to make it smaller. It's just a bit much at the moment. It uploaded a... Oh, this must be it in the stream chat. Be Virgil hacking. Oh, a little sparky effect with like electricity and... Not bad, not bad. It's pretty subtle. It's kind of nice. Is there more to it? No, just that. I don't dislike that. I think what I would do here anyway is, if I'm gonna try to keep going with what I'm doing, even though it's kind of a bit much. Oh, particle alpha. Let's cut these like way down. More subtle there. That's kind of nice. That looks like a grav lift now. I kind of preferred it when it was full, like that. Look, it's sucking. Wow, 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 wow. What does it look like if I forge something? If I grab this, I crashed. Jumping off a cliff in Minecraft. Okay, well, while that's cool and all, if there's gonna be a light, it should be bigger and darker. Where's the intensity of the light? Is there not an intensity for the light? Oh, intensity 0.1, 0.05, please. The little electricity and gravity waves from Virgil's hacking at the point where you're looking at would be really nice in my opinion. Yeah, well, to be honest, I don't really want there to be any like crazy stuff like that where it's like getting in the way of your view. At the end of the day, the best way to have it is where there's literally just nothing there and you just have a clear view. This is kind of just for fun, for maybe like a third person thing. Maybe it won't even render in first person. It just kind of looks cool more than anything. If it could only be active when you were grabbing stuff, that would be ideal, but... yeah, it doesn't really... You know that particle effect of the Scarab where all the particles are going into the Scarab beam during charge up? Could that work scaled down? It could. The downside to all of this is I don't have control of turning it off or on. It's just always enabled when you're in the Forge monitor. So if I like put this down and just flew away, there would just be a permanent blue thing wherever I'm pointing all the time forever. So I might just remove it. It's kind of making me sad that there's no way to toggle that. Also, the light got like extremely dim. I set the diffusion on it like really high. I made it super dim. Oh. It's kind of nice that you can light up wherever you're looking, I suppose. Oh, I crashed again, because I guess changing anything about Forager and multiplayer object properties will kill me. Yay! I'm really excited now. I get to type all that fancy stuff in again. I need a thing to auto-load all this stuff in. Just change camera mode for third and first person only? Yeah, I know. I was gonna do that if I decided to keep this. I don't know if it works for anything other than particles. I'd have to check. Probably does. Actually, it would have to, given how firing effects and stuff work. Adam, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. What about a really tiny FX ball as your cursor? Or maybe the little teardrop-shaped marker where something respawns? Really tiny FX ball is not a bad idea. I'm noticing, though, that since particles are kind of delayed for whatever reason, I could do a light volume. But honestly, anything solid that you can visually see that's just going to be there all the time is going to be kind of shit. Kind of doo-doo. Oh, I just had an idea. I had an idea. Delete all particles, keep the light, save that. But what if I just happen to attach something to the monitor itself? Try FXI or primary trigger. I'll try primary trigger first because that one should be oriented correctly. And then we could maybe just go to the Phantom under FX and grab the Searchlight. Yeah, we grab the Searchlight effect. Call it eye light. Throw that on there. Then if we go into the Searchlight effect here, we can grab the Searchlight light volume, which is the only thing that's really on it. We'll have to customize this to be sure. And then last thing we would need to do is also add in the lens flare. FX, running, Searchlight lens flare. Oh, lens flare is definitely there. Really big. Let's turn that scale way the hell down. What do I miss? I'm just trying to customize the monitor to look kind of cool. Big bright light. Make him look very powerful. He's got his searchlight, which is kind of cool. Still don't know if I like the searchlight yet, but I'll keep it for now. Alright, color of the lens flare is, it's good, it's a blue, we'll keep that for now. And I do have to reload the map really quick because I don't think the effect with the light volume is gonna hold. I probably should not be doing this in tag test. I should probably just spawn in a biped over in here and test here instead. Be a lot faster. Okay, so I can see that. Oh, right, and then as far as the eye light effect goes, set to FX gunlight. Just gonna set to replace. Okay, now technically that's a gigantic searchlight, but we need to make that a bit smaller. Like a lot smaller. Monitor does look cool. I think it's an improvement, especially for like a Forge monitor. It's kind of neat. All right, length is 8. I'm gonna crunch that down to 4. 4 is still pretty big, but it's not too bad. Offset 0.1. I'm gonna set offset to 0 and see what happens. Okay, we want 0.25 perhaps. We want this to be emitting from the eye. Alright, we're gonna set the density is 5. Thickness is 0.8 to 4. So yeah, that means it's like denser there, and then it fades out. Oh, that's the thickness of it, okay. So we'll keep that because it's supposed to be a cone. It does fade very nicely. And density is 5 throughout the whole thing. Profile length 1.5. How do I want to do this? What I want is for it to be even smaller at the beginning. So maybe like 0.2. Oh, that's better. Maybe I could tone down the lens flare a little bit. Adam, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. The more I think about it, a tiny golf ball sized FX ball sounds good. They already are mostly transparent, so I think it wouldn't get in the way. Also, the current searchlight effect makes me think of a stationary monitor and cold storage. That's a good point. I probably could have used that thing's searchlight as a reference for this instead of doing the ODST phantom light volume. But the only thing about adding in like a little golf ball sized orb is it's like you already know where you're grabbing, and it just becomes a little bit excessive at the end of the day. So I'm kind of leaning away from that now. I think I'm gonna just kind of keep what the setup I've got going. I don't think your idea is bad by any means. But I'm becoming happy with this. It's kind of giving the vibes that I'm after. Power 1. Is there an intensity curve? Brightness curve. Let's do 0.5. Okay. Got a little less bright, a little less blue. Alright, let's see how it looks on like just a generic daytime setting. That's pretty cool. Almost want to make the light a little bit more diffused, because it kind of is like a point light right now. I like that though. On the monitor, it kind of looks... That looks cool. What does that say? Okay, so we can see it in first person, which is not ideal. We'll have to turn that off for first person, but I like it. Only in third person. Oh no, wait. This is the wrong one. Independent of camera mode. Save that. Highlight effect. Only in third person. Okay, that's a problem because I can still see it. It should be only visible in third person, but it's not. You gotta the particles separately? Huh? On primary trigger as an attachment. Camera mode only in maybe only in first person? I guess it's not working. I mean the particle area? Oh, it doesn't have any particles anymore. It's just a light volume now. Try refreshing, I suppose. I don't know if I'll be able to do this after all, because I don't know if it'll quit doing the thing it's doing. No, it's on my screen still. Is it possible for metal swap when killing a multiplayer Mammoth? It might when you're in MCC. I'm not sure though. Okay, it's still rendering, even though it's only set to only in third person as the camera mode, and I'm in first person. I still see it. Killer game is the grimiest. Probably Reach. Why is this doing a thing? Oh, I will say I know that the metals did work on Halo Reach in multiplayer with AI, but that might it might be because of Firefight. Why is this showing in first person? It says only in third person. I am in first person. And it's still showing. Would you do a Halo 4 Ultimate Forge at some point? Probably not, but maybe. I mean, the Halo Infinite 4 mod will be something like that inevitably. What in the world? Day 343 of asking for a harvester. What up, Zophie? Been a long time. Hope you're doing well. The harvester will come. It will come. I have this light volume set to only render in third person, so why am I seeing it in first person? Riddle me that. Maybe it's because it's an attachment. Wonder how fast Halo 4 Infinite will be since Occur's out now. I mean, what Occur does mostly is makes it so I can get more stuff. It's still gonna take the same amount of time to import assets into Halo 4 from Infinite, but yeah, it'll be a whole thing still. Baking a bunch of textures. Been a hot minute. Lots been on my mind. I stepped away from modding scene for a bit. I was burning out, but I'm back. Welcome back. It's good to have you back, Sophie. I get the burnout. It happens to me sometimes too. It'd be like that. I wonder if it's because it's attached directly to it. What if I make it a weapon? That was my idea. Yeah, maybe just like a completely useless dummy weapon. Doesn't the monitor already have one? No, it doesn't. I'm stealing the balls weapon. Balls. What was I doing? Oh, weapon, yeah. Ultimate Forge empty weapon. Hey, Demon! Thank you so much for the tenor! Much, much appreciated. Thank you. Who do I draw next? The Goddess of Death, Carathanatea, or the first deity, the one that created Erden, was somehow both flat and a MILF. Goddess of Death. I simp for death goddesses. Unless you want to switch away from the dark theme that you've been on. No! Okay, Ultimate Forge empty. This is just set with the eyelight effect on the primary trigger marker. This is set as an extension of the parent. It might need a model. Erden is dark skinned. What is your point? Loving the sound of demons isekai. I myself am an isekai enjoyer, okay? I know they're usually all trash, the Japanese isekais, okay? I know, and but some of them are decent. They're good enough. I'll watch them and just be like, I hate this, but I'm still gonna watch it because it's fun. They're stupid, dumb fun. Okay, it's back. Reload. Let's see, do we see it in first person? It's not showing in first person! Huge! That was the solution. Now kill it, see if it stays in the air. It shouldn't. Oh, the weapon drops. Wait, why didn't the... I'm gonna set that to alive. There's no thing that says... Where's the thing that says doesn't drop as weapon? Is there not a thing for that? Okay. What's that sound I'm hearing? Why am I dropping the weapon every time I switch modes? Demon with another $5. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Anime with stupid names are my guilty pleasure. Same. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll clear any dungeon to clock out on time. I saw that on the list of, I think it was either this season or last season. I don't remember fully, but... I wanted to watch, it seemed fun. But the ones with really dumb names are the best. And sometimes they end up being pretty awesome. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. What a stupid name, but also kind of a banger. There's an anime called I Got Reincarnated as a Vending Machine. I know, I watched a couple episodes of it and I hated it. How do I make it so I don't drop this fucking weapon every time I go in and out? I need to see what's happening here. Is it because I said it can't be wielded by a player? I thought I fixed that. I hate it here. Demon with another 20. Good God. Much appreciated, dude. Thank you. The one I'm writing is an Isekai livestream. The main character is named Mark Arbor, a livestream that goes by the username Pro2J. He's a smarmy asshole, but in the way that it's fun, only to those who deserve it. I need more of that in my life. I'm a live streamer. I need to be more of a smarmy asshole. Tastefully. Too nice. You guys call me bots all the time. I deserve better. Okay, I have it set as extension of parent, right? It's an extension of parent. This is only on with alive. The missions are passed on. Hey, thank you for the two! Wait, Demon, you never told me. You should. I'm curious. I want to know more. It's good to see you. You said we watching the video today. Yeah, I was actually waiting for you to show up in stream. I was trying to watch it yesterday, but you didn't show up. Also, oh whoa. Hope you don't mind me opening with that. XD. I just really think you'll enjoy it. It's so deep with lore, like very, very deep. Also, how are you? And apparently, I am to Donar. I am to Donar. What is to Donar? I'm good. But how are you? Said. That's neat. I don't know what to Donar is. I don't know what that means. What did I not tell you? Pretty much everything except for the goddesses. I'm starting to think that this eye light thing just isn't worth it. I give up and no longer care. Hey, thank you for the two. I'm giving up on this whole thing, and I'm switching back to the old cursor. I give up. I'm mad, and I give up. Thank you for the two. They said, I am top donor. Are you? Holy shit, that's wild. Oh, that checks out, actually. So, apologies, autocorrect. Also, my friends dragged me to celebrate my birthday. I know, or I didn't know that specifically, but happy birthday. Again, late birthday, to be fair. Asking questions, is there something you wanted to know? Oh, and if you're eating for me, I am here. I'd love to watch. I am down. We're going to watch it, actually, in just a sec. First, I'm going to stand up and stretch my legs real quick. Give me like 60 seconds. I'm probably going to run down and shove a bunch of chips in my face from my pantry really fast so you guys don't have to hear me. But yeah, give me just like 1 minute and I will be right back. Also, for you, Hagen, enjoy the new Forge objects. There are many. 1 minute, BRB. I've returned. So I really needed to stretch my legs after that totally useless, meandering thing we did with the Forge monitor. It was kind of fun, but it'd be like that. Demon, thank you for the 2. Top donor for this month or all time? If we're talking about Hagen, that's a good question. Probably this month. I would imagine you're probably top donor of all time, though. I could be wrong about that. Adam, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. So you came back while you were gone and got sidelined by dinner and dogs, but I snagged a quick clip of the cold storage monitor spotlight for you to compare. Its light is bluer and I think pretty similar to what you made, but before I had to step away. I'd be down to take a look at it. The solution that I came up with there was just annoying and didn't quite work the way I was hoping it would, which sucked. I could probably make it work, but first we gotta watch Hagen's video because I promised them that I would watch it. Alright. Is it Pelinol? That's it, right? Pelinol? I'm trying to find it. I can't see. Yes? Okay. So this is allegedly Elder Scrolls lore. Okay, we're gonna watch this 4 minutes. Then we'll go back to modding. This is Elder Scrolls lore. Now, I know a lot about Elder Scrolls lore. I love all the Elder Scrolls games. Skyrim, banger. Oblivion, banger. Morrowind, banger. Pelinol, I don't know what the hell this is. Apparently there is a gay cyborg from the future in the Elder Scrolls lore. There's a lot of views, 3.5 million views.
My father humiliated by the Empress. Nenalata as a vassal state to the Empire of Cyrodiil. Wrenching transition to a slaveless economy. Forced adoption of Alicia's 8 divine. I don the crown of
feels
Nenalata.
Very Bethesda.
Rising sense of futility and doom.
My god, he's headless. It's brutal. Star Made Night. I'm vibing. I like it. White Strike Pelinol. Scan what? This is not real lore, right? Is it? Bro's a Cyber Knight from the future. It is? What is happening? Oh, this goes hard. Mostly. So these ancient peoples in the Elder Scrolls universe had to contend with this guy who's a futuristic gay cyber knight. Scanning the ears looking for elves. Damn. I need a Skyrim mod of this immediately. Immediately. Is that fucking Garfield? Nah, nobody's spared. The little cat running away. Bro is Doomslayer. He is him. Is that a god? Doomslayer, but for elves? I mean, he didn't spare anyone else either, to be fair, though. Top right is KD. Yeah, that was sick. That went hard, dude. I actually really like that. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Bro is in Valhalla. That was actually sick. I don't understand anything that happened, but that was going hard. Doomslayer if he was powered by racism. Against elves! That's pretty sick, though. Will I be playing Sky Oblivion? Probably, yeah. Once it comes out, it's coming out this year allegedly. The mod team on it said they're expecting it to be done this year, so I'll be playing it. That'll be sick. Don't understand anything that happened. It was literally this cyborg guy from this gay cyborg from the future somehow is in Elder Scrolls, and the elves killed his partner, and then he lost his mind and just started rampaging everywhere. And then I think he went to the top of, like, was it Cyrodiil Tower or something? I don't know. It looked like he got killed by the gods. It'd be like that sometimes. We all get struck down by the gods occasionally and ripped to shreds. He killed the Khajiit, I believe, because they were favored by the Eliads and tended to side with them. Tower was originally the Citadel of the Elves. Oh. Demon, thank you for the 5! Have you seen the Daggeth Ur follower mod? Check DMs, I promise. I have not. Daggeth Ur, that sounds so familiar. Oh, yeah! I thought somebody did like an AI version of it.
Are we stopping to visit your goon cave, Nerevar? I got 36 lessons in romance! If you hand me anything heavy, I am going to toss it and gaslight you about ever giving it to me. Behold my power, Dragonborn. Observe. Onahista no... Do you think wet dreams are Vermina's doing? Or is that more of a sanguine kind of thing? I am a god. How can you kill a god? Oh great, just what we needed. Bigger fucking Argonians.
I'm pretty sure, is this not AI? I swear. Maybe I'm mixing it up with a different mod. I love that though. That's so fucking fun. Just what we needed. Bigger fucking Argonians. Dude, do we even add more Reach Forge objects? I feel like there's no reason to. I should probably count how many objects are in the Mombasa sandbox real quick, make sure that's all good. So let's do it real fast. Guys, together we'll find out just how many slots we have left open for the vehicles I have yet to add to the list. Darksteel, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. Beam on Tower? Yeah, I'll add the Beam on the Tower in a sec. Thank you for the 2 though, Darksteel, appreciate it. He said just what we needed. More Darksteel content in stream chat. I will check that in just a moment. You might have to remind me in chat though. Mombasa sandbox dot scenario there. Could never have enough more bits and bobs for decor. True. I should need to make sure that Mombasa sandbox at least has slots open because it has a bunch of the extra forge objects for the city, and I may end up removing some of the Forerunner stuff to make space if it's close to the limit there. Hey, thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. He said also to explain a lot of that lore was Tech High Alley Cannon. Old lore was inferred a lot, and he had to put things together. Like, it was described at one point he had a glowing crystal in his chest that seemed to empower him, etc. Yeah, so it was kind of like, almost like people from who don't understand technology kind of explaining it, and you kind of have to infer it. I get that. I hate autocorrect. You do this on mobile? That is bold. I respect the hustle, though. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So the whole list is 30. So Falcon GL, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, wow, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. So the vehicles alone are 52. And the weapons are 30, 31, 32, 33. How many did I say the vehicles were? That's 33. I should be writing these down. Why am I not writing these down? Hold on. 52 plus 33. So the weapons and vehicles bring us up to 85. The scenery palette is 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, plus 46. Fuck. Plus 46. That's 131 there. And the biggest palette of them all, actually, no, there's quite a few here. So this is kind of building 2 is 30, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 77, 77, 72, 73, 74, 75. Ooh, getting close there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And all of this is going to be pushing like right to the limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Woo! It is at 250 objects on the Mombasa palette. Damn. We are going to be getting rid of some objects, though, to be fair. There are some useless ones still on the list that we're going to get rid of. Speaking of which, let's figure out what those are real quick, because we could replace them with way better objects. That's here. Wood bridge thin. We can keep the wood bridges. I like those. Barricade. I like that. Radio antenna. I like it. Fusion coil. Duh. Pallet. Yeah, we'll keep the pallet. Grav lift. Yeah. Man cannon. Yeah. Shield door large. Yeah. Weapon holder. Yeah. The FX. Yeah. The lights. I actually would like to swap these out for better lights, but sure. Kill ball. Yeah. 7 wood. This should just be on the weapon palette, but sure. Tin cup, golf ball, yeah. Wall corner short. We're getting rid of this. Steel ramp. We have a ramp already, so that makes that useless. I'm gonna write down this a list really quickly of these, of what to get rid of. So after the golf ball, we have wall corner short. Then we have steel ramp. Miss Dono. Oh, my bad. Dude, thanks for the 5, Demon. Much appreciated, dude. You said, also, you're like, Demon, you never told me about... Did you want me to just spout all the lore of my fictional universe? Okay, to be fair, that would be a lot. It is interesting. I would like to know more about it. But you don't have to, like, explode about it. Probably gush for a while. The barrier... The wall corner. Hagen, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, also, before you answer the other post, I sent... Was there any lore questions you had when it came? It sounded like you had one, but didn't finish your sentence. I'm 100% down to answer still. I wish I could tell you, but I forgot. I did have something I was going to ask, but I don't remember what it was anymore. We'll keep the comm node. I like that. Forerunner crates. These are low-key kind of useless, so I think we'll get rid of the Forerunner crates. What do you guys think? I know most of you guys are going to want to keep, like, everything, but this is the default sandbox, so these are kind of eh. Maybe keep them? Supply case. And supply case open? We can keep these. Hagen, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I do have another post. I did have another post. Wondering if you know, if you'd ever heard or know about Talos in the game. I mean, I know him obviously because he exists and like is a god, but I don't really know a whole lot about him, to be honest. Okay, forklift is not exactly useful as a scenery object. Maybe it was a vehicle, but as an object, the forklift is kind of useless. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I know everybody's gonna riot, but I might as well just have it as a vehicle if it's gonna be there, you know. The dinghy, again, not really useful for Ultimate Forge. Rather have the dinghy vehicle. Soccer ball. Okay, ramp covenant. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is the most useless thing of all time, and I'm removing it. Did they reach the limit? No, but it's very close on the ODST map. All the other maps are fine, but the ODST one's close, and I'm overdue for all of deleting all of these objects that I just immediately copied and pasted from Sandbox. So all these doors are going to get removed. Doors, small, medium, large. And then there's just door. Nobody uses door. And we'll keep wood bridge large. I like all the wooden stuff. Okay, so that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that we'll get rid of. And we could add some like foundry objects, honestly. Not the door. Nobody uses the door. Alright, so scenery palette. After the golf stuff. Corner wall, corner short we get rid of. Forerunner ramp we get rid of. Forerunner barrier should be Forerunner wall. Wall shield. Wall corner. What? Am I missing something? Yeah, no, that's fine. And Watchtower base is cool. I think this is a pretty cool object. It doesn't really fit in. I mean, okay, I like this, but we have way better reach objects now that I feel like kind of make this useless, so I kind of want to get rid of this too. Like, you can just make stuff with the reach objects that are way more useful than this. Is anyone, like, really gonna miss it? I feel like probably not. So I'm gonna get rid of it. We'll keep the crates, I guess. The Forerunner crates are okay. These, do we... I feel like with the yellow ones are kind of pointless. We could have blue ones, I guess. We can now subtract 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 from that. Bring us to 237, pretty good. Let's actually keep removing though. Crate space we keep, crate space A. Covenant barricade we keep. Egg shield we keep. Forklift crate is useless, dinghy crate is useless. Soccer ball's good, ramp is useless. The doors and the door wooden. Okay, that's good. I gotta remove that from all the other maps. I'm not gonna bother you guys with doing it now, but everything here is getting removed from the Forge list. Oh, not these actually. These stay. All of these are getting removed, though. I think that's a really good thing, because these are completely useless. Want to voice chat more on Halo 4 stuff? Possibly. I'm losing focus a little bit and I want to keep going. Maybe it'll help to hang out. Forklift stays? I'll just add a forklift vehicle. Also, are you keeping the effect orbs over this stuff? That's crazy. Well, the effect orbs you can actually use. I could create my own custom effect orbs as well, which could be kind of fun. Adam, thank you for the 2. Oh, wait. No, that's Hagen. There's one coming right after from Adam, though. Hagen, thank you for the 2. The Talos was once human, and the first person to unite all of Tamriel. He used both war and diplomacy to do so. I believe using diplomacy on the Argonians. The only ones who didn't join was the High Elf Islands. He was respected so much the gods even ascended him. That's cool as fuck. Bro is Alexander the Great, but like cooler. That's crazy. I didn't know he was like a human. And where's all this lore? Why have I not seen any of this lore like anywhere explained on any of the many Elder Scrolls videos I've watched? Adam, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. You never did look at the cold storage monitor clip, but if you've truly abandoned the idea of Forge monitors having a little spotlight, then it's fine. Also, Darksteel's profit in stream chat is kind of cool. I will check it out right now. Appreciate the reminder. I might go back to it, and if so, I'll probably use the cold storage monitor stuff. I just can't really add it as a weapon, which is the only way it would work. What the fuck? What is this? Why does it... What is this in reference to? So there's this drawing. And then... there's this from Darksteel. What is this? What is this? Do I have the 2 duplicate bases on the menu? No, I fixed that. What is he wearing? Is this the Pope Prophet? Halo Legends babysitter? Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's been so long since I watched it. That's pretty cool. Truly the EP. I'm fine. Don't acknowledge it. It'll make me more tired. Spartan Jess! Good to see you. Thank you very much for the 10. Appreciate it very much. Do you plan on adding the large Covenant gravity lift and possibly any other large ships / carriers for scenery? I'd love more variety in that department. I'm thinking about adding the... because right now we have the frigate and the Covenant capital ship, and I'm thinking about adding a Covenant cruiser in there. I think that would be cool. We've gotten a lot of requests for that, but not with an interior. Large Covenant gravity lift would be pretty cool, though. Would be pretty cool. Could add that to the Covenant capital ship, which we do need to get some work done on. Hagen, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. It was also Dragonborn. It's why all the Emperors of the Empire are originally Dragonborn. And why technically if Bethesda followed their own lore, you are the heir to the Empire and could take the throne. It's why the Nords love Talos. Oh shit. They never explained that. Because I guess it's old lore, they're overwriting it. That makes sense. That's cool though, you could be the Emperor. Need a mod for that. Demon, thank you for the 20! Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Where should I start? I could mention the fact that the gods of the Severin also created the Earth, but left Earth with their magic, so only humans could prosper there, while Severin had magic and the races were made by them directly. So that humans cannot prosper with magic, so that's why they left? That also explains why we don't have any magic? Did you get the Reach Forge piece? I thought Covenant glassed all of Reach. Herb, actually, Forge World takes place on a Halo rig, and these are Forerunner Forge objects, actually. So, Herb, actually, that doesn't make any freaking sense, dude. Hey, good, thank you for the 2, and thank you for the other 2. You said, no, the gods left Earth without magic, and there was no magic on Earth, so they ignored Earth. Oh, okay. And so Earth just kind of did its thing. That's pretty cool. I like that. I need an isekai that you can see the god of Earth on there, and he's just like a chill guy who just like gets it all, technology and stuff. He's like, yeah, it's cool. Hey, can they be the 2, though? He said, also, funnily, Talos wasn't Nord like the Nords would want you to believe, nor was he Imperial, which the Imperials never stated he was. He was actually a Breton. He's a Breton of all things. I kind of like that. And then they like scrubbed history, and we're just like, no, no, no. It was a Nord, I swear. I think for the other 2, he said, also, technically, it's not old lore. Talos' necklace decreases your shout cooldown, if I remember correctly. Just really forgot that you technically can be the Emperor. Just sent another dono earlier. I saw. That's cool, though. I really love the subtle things like that. Like, it decreases your shout time. Like, that's sick. But yeah, that's true. You can become the Emperor. The main villain in the first arc is another person who got brought from Earth to Severin and learned to hate the gods. As he has the mentality of Earth proves that we can thrive without the gods. That's a decent first villain. I like that. Loki in every isekai, though, I hope that the main character is the only one who ever gets isekai, and I get mad if anyone else does, because I'm like, they're not as special anymore. But it's always a good plot point. Alright, I gotta look at my list. Time to look at the list. Main thing right now is the new terrain pieces. We still got to do Oni Alpha Site for Mombasa. These are good. We still need to do the flood mounds. The different size flood mounds, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Fix collision models. I'm going to keep this up for a while. Texture Mammoth Cockpit, yes. Finish Spirit. Finish Valcata, yes. Finish damage states on ODST Pelican, yes. Fix AI health, yes. Paint decent blood maps to the terrain, done. Make all forge objects not a pathfinding obstacle. That's going to be boring, but needs to be done. LOD for the objects needs to be done. Fix road intersections for the ODST roads. You got to redo those models, sadly. Import ODST background sounds. Still have to do that. Add Guardian Accumulator, Locust Mega Mantis for the AI. Got to do that. Fix Mega Mantis entry and forge strings. That's super easy. I might as well knock that one out. Add the Locust vehicle to forge, of course. Drop pod weapon effects don't sync, and the drop pod kills on impact. Add structure design to all maps for water physics. I could knock that one out right now, too. Fixed, I already did this one. Remove the old Forerunner base. This is fixed. Mammoth can only be driven by host. Okay, I have flood poppies from flood balls on the wrong team. That's fixed. This is a duplicate. Wombat engine effects. I think the Wombat engine effects are set up correctly. I should probably double check. Building debris times. Let me get the building debris spawn times fixed. That's been one for a long time. Where the building will like spawn in on itself. Hey, and thank you for another 2! Very much appreciated, dude. Thank you. Oh, fun fact, just like all the gods of Talos can show up as an avatar, he actually talks to you as a random Imperial general who no one remembers named Wolf. He predicts what will happen in Skyrim. What? Wait, what? I need to like look all this stuff up and like make a backlog and see if videos have been made on this. I've never heard of any of that. All right, let's do objects. Get the Knight of Green in here. I think I'm gonna pass on. I'm kind of in a bad mood today a little bit. I feel like I'm just gonna be snippy. I'm playing ODST. And I don't want to be rude. ODST. Building destructible. Oh no, that's skyscraper 02. That's actually outside. It's before I started organizing stuff. So on the crate object for this, under its multiplayer object properties, we're going to have its default timer set to 300. And then that should prevent all of the objects from clipping in together. Okay, so that one we can check off the list. Extra new ODST objects, we really don't need any more. Add flood sphincter door, that'd be fun. We gotta finish the CCS class interior object. Maybe we can do That would be kind of fun. I've been wanting to do it for a while. We gotta finish up the Covenant cruiser, not cruiser, capital ship. Hagen, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. He even tells you about the fall of the Empire during the White Gold War, and even hints to you about assassinating the Emperor in Skyrim, causing the fall of the Empire. He admits the Empire must die as it's destined to be rebuilt by the people. This is in Skyrim, so that's so cool that they even thought to do that. Like, what the fuck? I love Bethesda. I mean, you know, not everything they do, but like the lore in the games is so good. I feel like Starfield was really missing that. Starfield didn't have that like depth to it. To be fair, it's not exactly the Elder Scrolls franchise, so it doesn't exactly have like a super deep thing going on with it, but still, very cool. Okay, we're gonna do the ship, and we're going to get, first and foremost, the hallways working, and I'm gonna redo the floor. Why is it that when I look at like that exact spot? That's so weird. Hagen, thank you. Appreciate the 2. This is in Morrowind. Oh, hinting at Skyrim. Morrowind came out in 2003 or near that, and they already had plans for parts of Skyrim story. Oh, okay, that makes so much sense, because I was like, wow, in Skyrim, how come nobody's ever talked about this? Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Gotcha. Okay, I don't want to do it on this map because it's flickering in and out of existence and it's bugging me. We're going to do it on Alpine Sandbox 2. And I'm going to open that up in the background really quickly, get it into Blender and get all my project folders open, because so far we've just been tweaking existing stuff, we haven't been importing stuff, and I haven't had to open anything, but now, because I'm feeling so brave and bold and beautiful today, I'm going to do exactly that. I am opening up Cov. I don't remember what I call it, but whatever. I'll find it. I will find it, and it will be glorious, grand, spectacular, the best, really ever, the best you've ever seen. What did I just do? I hit a button, help. Alright, let's put down a little Cov carrier here. A little Covenant carrier. Spartan Jets with another 5! Thank you! Appreciate it. Here's an idea. It might be interesting to add a couple Covenant hallway pieces, letting people customize their own Covenant ship interiors. Were it so easy. Actually, could be that easy. Give me an interesting idea. That was a really good idea that I do like quite a bit. Problem is I already kind of locked in all the Forerunner stuff, and there's not a ton of space left on some of these canvases for stuff like that. That would be really good in a Covenant-themed map, though. I'm going to store that one away for later and see if I can cook with that and see if there's anything I could do. Because that is a really cool idea. What am I doing? Where's my Covenant carrier? There you are. Very nice, very nice. Covenant carrier. Very nice. Alright, so in the Covenant carrier here, we have a couple goals. One, get rid of this stupid fucking doorway. That's a big one. 2, add physics to these things here, and these things here, and these things here. And also these things. And these. Damn, there's a lot of things. Covenant template. We are too far in, too deep in for me to want to do an entire other canvas. It'll make me die. I'll cry and piss myself. Alright, I found my Covenant carrier folder. Found it. Alrighty, I'm going to open up the Covenant Carrier Forge object with all of its fancy physics models and stuff. Megan, thank you for another 2. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, you have 2 twos. Give me a second. I'll read those. I gotta open all this stuff up. Covenant capital ship. All right, found it. Date modified. Most recent one. Here we are. We're so back. We're so back. Okay, so 2 from you, Hagen. You said, thank you for that. You said, also, I think he gives you a coin of Talos after you speak to him and reveals he's Talos because it has Wolf's face on it, and you receive the blessing of the Emperor buff. What the fuck? That's... I gotta go back and play Morrowind. Start my little rat-infested dungeon again, my little jail. And for that other 2, thank you. He said, I sent a dono earlier, but to continue the thought, Elder Scrolls is so well done lore-wise. Funnily, the card game even has lore to it. I'm not surprised by that. It takes place during the White Gold War and explains how the Empire retook the Citadel. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the White Gold War is. You've referenced it a couple times, but pretty freaking neat. Makes me want to know more about Elder Scrolls lore, though, that's for sure. What side quest are we doing? Well, I need to finish up the physics model for the inside of the ship. So, I'm going to finish up the physics model for the inside of the ship. Should be pretty easy. I'm going to do it in a really basic way. I kind of have to in order to just like not make it insanely complex. But yeah, this little cube right here. This is going to become the physics model for this thingy right here. Hey, and thank you for another 2. Appreciate it. You said you play as another hero, but this time it's someone known as the Forgotten Hero, who's most likely another aspect of Lorcan. He shows up when the Emperor from Skyrim got injured right before the battle. The Emperor, knowing he was needed, asks you to... To what? How dare you leave me on a cliffhanger? How fucking dare you? Okay, perfect physics model. And by perfect, I mean I probably got to at least bevel these corners. Alright, I'll bevel these. The others, I don't really care so much. Hagen! Decided not to leave me on a cliffhanger. How nice. How freaking nice. But thank you. For the you said, where's his armor? Wait, let me go back to read the second half of that. The Emperor, knowing he was needed to ask you to wear his armor so his men can have the morale for battle. Knowing this, he warns that he will never be known or thanked, but will always have a place with the Imperial Knights and Lords who accept and don his armor and ride into battle with him. That's kind of badass. I like that. That's pretty sick. Emperor's kind of fucked up for that a little bit, but still cool. I don't know, was he like sick or something, or is he just like, oh, my back really aches today. Golly gosh. My goodness. Don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to that whole war thing that's going on over there. I think you might, I honestly have to just do it for me. I sure wish I could go. Thank you, Hagen, for the 2. Also, White Gold War was the war where the Stormcloaks were angry where no one showed up to help the Empire fight the Thalmor except the Nords. The Empire loses originally, was about to surrender until you show up. Also, he was mortally wounded by a mage. Oh, okay, so he actually had a reason. That is fair. That was a fair reason. So that kind of makes sense. That makes Skyrim's like politics make more sense for me. Loki kind of wish they explained that a bit better. They don't really explain it like at all. But you know, it's fine. Your politics bore me. Yeah, what the frick ever, dude. I just can't understand good video games. Plays Fortnite. Again, thank you for the 2. He knew all of humanity and the Empire would be lost if it was discovered he had been injured, so he lets you take that role in his armor. And the Stormcloaks, despite being descended from heroes of the Empire, hate the Empire for signing peace. Why would they be mad about peace? Who gets mad at peace? What are they, stupid or something? Demon, thank you for the 20! My god! Thank you very much! So the worst part is the Empire doesn't disagree with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric is going about it in the wrong way, making Tamriel even more divided so the Thalmor can just swoop in and mop up the remains of the Civil War. What is he, stupid or something? I hate to say it, but that's extremely dumb. And by extremely dumb, I also mean extremely dumb of him to do. Why the fuck would he do that? Hey, thank you for that other 2. Appreciate it. It's why I can't trust the Stormcloaks. Well, one of many reasons, but it sucks because what else was the Empire supposed to do but a white peace? They had no choices. They were close to losing, and they hate peace because they wanted to kill the elves. No, I mean, it makes sense. But also, like, I don't know, it's just like kind of a tragedy almost. Demon, thank you for the 5. Where are you reading those comments? Oh, they're being tipped. You can see them pop up on screen, or the super chats. The tip, because in the tip jar in the description, if you tip through there, YouTube doesn't take 30%, so people like the tip, which is much appreciated. Yeah, but they pop up on screen. And Demon, thank you for that. You said the peace was conditional with the worship of Talos. That the worship of Talos was banned. That's fucked up. Poor Talos, dude. Poor fucking Talos. And died with a base $2 tip. Said military industrial complex gets mad at peace. That is true. Ever wondering like what's with all these freaking wars? Side-eye the military industrial complex hard. They just keep doing all these wars for some reason. I don't know why. They're like, that's weird. Missed the tip, did I? No, I didn't. Did I? Oh, Adam. Yeah, there was a 2 from Adam a few minutes ago in between everything. Adam, thank you for that too. He said, I think you answered this question before. Why did the AI Scarab legs implode on themselves when you kill it? Put a video in stream chat. I know what you're talking about. I can pull up the clip. It's something to do with porting the Scarab over to becoming a biped, and then when you kill it, it kind of just looks goofy as hell. I don't really know what the solution is. I might just like re-import the whole Scarab without its like complex constraint-based physics model. That may end up solving the issue. But it also means that when it dies, its body won't really have cool constraints. I don't know the exact reason. It's possibly fixable. I've just never really dug into it. I just took the existing Scarab model and then I went ahead and just converted it into like a proper biped like every other AI. And that just ended up happening. So I wish I could give you an exact reason, but to be totally honest with you, I don't know the exact reason. It's just kind of a side effect I've found that exists. Thank you for another 2, Hagen. God damn, you're going crazy. Going crazy, man. But thank you. Also, yeah, Talos being banned was condition of the pieces why the Stormcloak fans say the Civil War was justified, but it's just a dumb excuse in my eyes. It was neither that and rebuilding or lose the continent to the Thalmor. Also, I had a dono you didn't read. Oh, I'll have to go back and grab it or read it. Oh yeah, right before that. Hard to keep up. Whew. Excuse me. I am EP today. Yeah, I mean, if your only other option is losing the continent to the Thalmor, I feel like it's a pretty obvious what you're gonna do. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree and be like, I think that was the wrong choice. It's like, it's the only choice. Let me go back and read the other one real quick. Hey, and with that too, thank you. So also, I meant the Stormcloak's hate piece and want the elves dead. Oh, but funnily, their original rebellion was funded by the Thalmor, and Ulfric is a known Thalmor operative, which is why the Stormcloak fans try to ignore. Those fucking Stormcloak simps, dude. Swear to God. Peace out. Have a good one, Joe. Oh, and then Adam, thank you for the 2. You said reposting Epic Perry's chat comics sounds awful. I don't want to sidetrack, but if you delete a weapons render model, it doesn't drop, so it fixed the monitor issue. Problem was it wasn't rendering the thingy without a render model, even when I made it a attachment parent. That was one of the issues I've ran into in trying to do Scarab-based things before. I know that lesson all too well. God Howard! Thank you for the 2! White gold tower. You think it's just an imperial landmark, right? Nope. It's Aleid. Isn't that Aleid? Built as a conduit to serve Aetherius. A literal stairway to the divine. The tower was their heart, their anchor. Lose it, lose everything. So you're telling me that if somebody like blew up a bomb and destroyed that thing, it's over. They're cooked. Chad, is this real? Aleid. That's awfully close to Alamau, or that's awfully close to aliens. Just saying. Just throwing it out there, not to be a conspiracy theorist, but there could be aliens. You got a lot of gods and stuff, but who's to say that the universe of the Elder Scrolls isn't bigger than just the gods and all their realms? There could be some Lamaux going down. It's actually a theory I've heard. Good, good. It's a good theory. I want there to be aliens like the fucking Fallout aliens. I want real life aliens. Can somebody just please confirm the aliens already? I'm tired of sketchy ass videos and politicians going, yep, we saw them. Show me, bitch! Show me the Lamaux! I'm tired. Dude. God Howard with another 2! No, wait, Hagen with another 2 first said, there's a book you can't steal from the Thalmor Embassy that has operative names, and he's listed. Ooh. The war is literally there to weaken the Empire. I gotta go, by the way, hanging out with friends. Also, yes, I'm an Imperial simp. They had the right idea. I like that. Well, have fun. Thank you for dropping the lore. I do find it rather interesting. I don't get enough Elder Scrolls in my day-to-day. Have a good one, though. For real. God Howard with the 2. Thank you, God Howard. Alien magic is wild. They didn't just use magic, they lived it. Their cities were powered by the very essence of Aetherius, drawn through their famous wells. That's why their ruins still glow and still hum. You can feel the power. God, I love fucking weird ass fucking fantasy lore with like ancient civilizations. Maybe that's why I like the Forerunner so much. In Halo, I mean. Demon with the tenor! Thank you very much, man. That's very kind of you. The thing that makes the main villain of the first arc of the isekai I'm writing is he's just a degenerate. He hit on a leprechaun woman without knowing she was a leprechaun. Ooh. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I don't really know what the leprechauns in the lore look like, but a little bit. Ooh. Gonna mod all of Skyrim and Halo 3, right? That's the plan! You know it, baby. I'm gonna start with Whiterun and go from there. If it didn't actually take like 30 years to do that, I actually would absolutely make Whiterun. That'd be fun. It'd be a complete waste of time, admittedly, but it would be fun. God Howard, he's back with the 2! Thank you, God Howard, for blessing me. And here's the crazy part. Despite ruling for tens of millions of years, the Forerunners didn't reproduce like us. No, they used something called gene sculpting, tailor-made offspring, grown in creches, each born into a predefined rate. Yeah, but, you know, that's that fancy 343 Forerunner lore, and, if you ask me, Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, but I don't think that's canon, you know? Canonical. Is it really canonical? I don't know about that one, pal. Triple company bad. Okay. Demon, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. The leprechauns look extremely young. Oh, I see the problem. The males luckily can grow beards to counteract the women, not so much. Yeah, I can see where the problem might arise there for the dude. So he's just like a full neat degenerate is what you're saying. And I presume you play as like a not neat degenerate, or the main character, Jimmy Slobnob. He's a pretty well-adjusted and chill dude. Besides the fact that he's kind of a little bit wacky, a little bit silly. Sorry, I forgot his name. I'm really bad with names. We like long rectangles here. We do. We are all together. Long rectangle enjoyers. All of us together. Well, no, but the main character has common sense. Yeah, I mean, good. More cubes. Oh, wait. No. I am a cube enjoyer. Each day I wake up and find new cubes to enjoy. God Howard comes back with another 2! God bless God Howard. Thank you. Now get this. When Forerunners reach a certain age, they'd enter a metarchy state, basically a highly evolved post-biological existence. The Didact refused this, wanting to stay flesh and blood. He rejected his own civilization's endgame. Once again, I must stress, we don't know if this is lore accurate, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I don't remember that in the Halo 3 terminals, and being a giant Bungie simp. I don't know if that's true. Somebody get Joe Staten on the line. Can we see if this is lore accurate? Oh, Xerxes, damn! With the 1088! That's a huge tip. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the generosity. Gene crafting isn't canon. Just be honest and say you want to bang the Didact. We've all thought it. No need to keep it to yourself. No! Ew! Why did I shape it like this? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Listen, they probably even the OG Forerunners from the the OG trilogy, they probably had gene crafting. All right, I'm not gonna say they didn't, because let's be real, they probably did. Butts, big butts, large, enormous butts. I also don't freaking care, dude. I'm a gamer. If there's one thing I know after all my time being a gamer, it's that I don't have to listen to anybody nor their logic and reasoning. Because if I'm right, it's just that simple. The Forerunners wore jeans? What, dude? God, Howard, thank you so much for the 2. I really appreciate it. The Didact, not a robot, not a machine. He's a fleshy living being. This is a guy with bones, organs. He's got it all. The depth of Halo's lore, it's staggering. That is the most ChatGPT-ass shit I have ever heard in my life. You cannot convince me otherwise. I know you ChatGPT'd that. I am absolutely certain of it. Covey butt plug. It is shockingly butt plug shaped, I will admit. I wonder if the artist making it ever thought that and was like paused for a second and was like, shit. Fuck, dude. Everyone's gonna think this is a butt plug, and then all these years later, here we are. You never know. Alright, I gotta come up with a funky shape for this. It's gonna have to be split into like 2 parts. Hardly has to be perfect, but I can make a really simple like cube type deal for this, I think. I've got an idea. Hear me out. For this physics model, I start here. It'll be wide and then long. 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 Okay. No, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. Instead, we're gonna shrink these down the middle, but we're gonna maintain the initial face on it like that. Yeah. That's good. Then we're gonna drag this up, bring this down a bit, like to there, and push that back. We'll push it forward. I'm gonna do a little bit of that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We're gonna grab these sides, we're gonna drag them in. Like that. And that'll be our initial shape here. Actually, I could keep going up with this. Like that. And then I gotta drag this in more because it's still convexed. There we go. That's a pretty good shape for it. We can use that. And then I just need a big square for the rest of it. Cube. Cube, but also large. Now this, dude, this is epic. Alright, there we go. Ultra simple physics model. Duplicate that, rotate it 180 degrees. Where the fuck did it just go? Fine. Or fine. For now. Alright, cool. Those pillars are done. Last thing I gotta do is this funky shape in the middle, and then the platform. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. These are easy because it's also just gonna be a cube. When did these get merged? Alright, platform is good. Let me make sure the top is like super accurate though. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna duplicate this, rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna mirror this real quick just to save some time. Apply that. Alright, those are good. That leaves just doing the hole in the floor, which I'll get to. And these funky ass things right here. And that's it. I'm gonna actually import without the hole in the floor because that's gonna be like a whole thing, but been in and out today. What's going on your flood nuggets? We're getting rid of all these forge pieces. We got a ton of new Halo Reach forge pieces that are super awesome. And we're gonna finish up the Covenant physics model, the physics model for the Covenant ship here. We're almost done with most of it. I'm gonna go take out the trash super quickly. So I will forget if I don't do it right now. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Took a little bit longer. I had to grab the trash bags, take them out, then take the trash to the curb, then get new trash bags, etc., etc. You know the deal. We're so close, though. Wait, while I was gone, what happened? First of all, Adam, thank you for the 2, said, the chair makes me the opposite of Microsoft. Macro hard. The hell? What happened while I was gone? Gotta go back. Turbo Goofy Bitch said it too and said, I just got my bonus for my job and I'm thinking about spending a lot of it on a NeoPixel lightsaber. What are your thoughts? NeoPixel. Is that like one of those really nice lightsabers? Ooh. That would be sick. These look so nice. What the fuck? These look hella cool. Yeah, why not? If that's something you really want, you should totally get. That's sick. Turbo God, thank you for the 2. Said, I wish that chair would sit on me. Gah! Ew. Ew. And then Xerxes with a 511, presumably taking us up to $99.99. Thank you, Xerxes. I'm not going to do the math on that, but I'm going to assume it. Thank you so much. And almost 20 whole fivers. So close. Yet so far away. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. We hit that. That's awesome, dude. We hit the daily tip goal. First day after I put the Ultimate Forge goal to rest, we hit the daily tip goal. You guys are insanely generous. Thank you so much. What the fuck, man? I feel like every day I'm just like, I don't deserve the generosity of my own community, but I am certainly grateful. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Oh wait, don't do that yet. I gotta drag this all the way in. About here. And these all the way in to about here. I drag these up here and extrude down. Now I can bevel. Simplify the physics model. Must simplify. Very nice, very nice. I like it. Do that, and I will mirror it. Apply the mirror, separate by loose parts, move this over. Then I'll make this structure here. Do I dare? Yeah, I'll make 2 for it. Fuck it, why not? 2 cubes or something really similar. Okay. Pretty good. And then, oh, you know what I could do actually? I can use this to fill this part in. And then last but not least, we have one more that we need to make here, which is this little object in the middle, which can literally just be a cube. Go there, bring it up, bevel in. There we go. This thing now has its 4-piece chicken nugget meal physics model. Nice, dude. Oh. I think besides the hallways, which we do have to do, and the hole in the ground, which are two large scale ones, this thing's pretty good. Let's put it in the game and see what it looks like. Now we export to capital ship 14. It's gonna be a full scale export, and we're gonna have to put this into objects, levels, multi, Alpine Sandbox Forge, and then under Cov Carrier right here. We're gonna copy this directory, pre-prep the command tool, physics, and then that's still exporting. Good God. Sick, I feel like I'm time skipping. Oh God, that was me recently, Drunken Salamander. I feel for you. You keep these mods coming and we keep playing it? Or coming and we keep paying? Fair enough. Fair enough. No plans to stop. I'm having too much fun. Physics, go! Oh, I'm at a limit. Couldn't add enough for 147. Oh God. That's pretty far back. Time to crunch some stuff. Oh God, no wonder it couldn't. I gotta decimate the ever-living fuck out of these. Oh my God, these are so unoptimized. That on its own might be enough. Holy shit, that was crazy. All of these are insanely detailed for like no reason at all. Considering how simple the objects I made were, it's totally possible this will be alright. Alright, we don't want render geometry, hidden geometry. We just want physics. So just export the physics model, please. We're doing physics? Yeah, I'm finally getting around to doing the physics model for the Covenant capital ship. Obviously we had it for a long time and we've still had everything, but none of the new content I added, like these things or even these things here or any of this ever had proper physics, nothing over there, anything like that. So hopefully this will be a bit better. My physics model is insanely unoptimized, so I have a ton of optimizing to do. Okay, that brought us up to 183. So basically just got to keep optimizing here. Anything that I find that's like still super unoptimized, I can just go in and crunch out of existence. The entire ship I did like convex hulling on. Which basically, or not, yeah, I basically split it into pieces and convex hulled it to save time. Which, you know, is definitely a time saver, but you end up with like super unoptimized pieces. It's not ideal for having like a great ultra complex ship, but decimating these down should save me quite a bit of trouble. Hi, Weasel. Like this giant piece here, does it need to be anywhere close to this complex? No. No, it does not. Not even close. I can decimate it down like that. And then it's that versus all of that. There's just like all of that complexity, like why? I can literally just get rid of like all of it. For free. I lose nothing from that. Let's give it a try again. Let's see if we optimized it enough here. What happened to the map that had 4 different biome quadrants? So that was old Ultimate Forge 2.0. And I have rebuilt it. So instead of having 4 different biomes in one map, it's now 8 different biomes all separated into their own maps. Just like before, it's still got the grass, the desert, the savanna, and the snow. But we've also added in jungle, ODST Mombasa, Halo Ring space map, and a flood map where it all takes place in the floody areas. And a lot of the maps have their own unique parts, tons of new vehicles, tons of new forge objects, all kinds of stuff. So it's all pretty cool. Let's see, did we optimize enough? Do we need to do more? Alright, it's in. Cool. Now we're going to do the render model with the updates where I finally fixed that stupid little thingy. Alright, let's see. Did I do the physics model well, or is it going to explode violently? Can I walk? I can walk. Can I go through this? I cannot. That's got physics. Nice. Does this have physics? It sure does. Does this have physics? Love the concept of quadrants, but I can see this being better for original creations. It is, and it saves a ton of space on the forge list. It really wasn't a viable idea before. Oh, hi, Weasel. That's fine. What about here? Yeah, no, I missed the quadrants, but it just really wasn't a super viable idea. Nice, everything seems to be working pretty good. Obviously I can still walk on this because I gotta redo the floor, but overall, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, the hallways aren't done, that'll take a while. But even still, it should be alright. Let me make sure these work. I can stand on these walkways. Okay, these bonk you off. Can I stand on the walkway? Sure can. Can't walk through that because it's really big, I guess. That slides me right off. Cool. These should also slide me off. Nice, very basic, very simple physics models. Everything's looking good. Last but not least, did I do these? I did do these. Can't hit those either. Perfect. You know, make a Pelican that can pick up vehicles, or a Saber that can detach boosters. You can do it in single player, you just can't do it in multiplayer. Otherwise, I already did make a Pelican that can pick up vehicles, but it really is just a single player only thing. Why does the lighting on the map break when I'm inside this thing sometimes? That's odd. Okay, well, so far so good. There's still more to be done on it, but that's not too bad. I'll swap over to the jungle map real quick. I'll show you some of the new forage objects if you want to see. Messing with projectiles and weapon stuff. Got a sentinel beam that pushes a phantom around. That's pretty fun. It's like a gravity gun almost. Oh, it's all in shadow. Let me move the ship around. Well, there's a bunch of the new forge objects ported from Halo Reach that are on the menu. Pretty fun to forge with. Green, what's the last thing you want to hear if you're angry? Honest question. And I'm not particularly angry. I'm just like I'm just in a mood. I'm just like, kind of eh. One of those days. But yeah, jungle biome. Is the cube fence piece from Foundry gonna be In the canvas, yes, I am going to swap out some of the forge pieces on the scenery section with the foundry pieces. Tree. Bigger tree. You know, see someone crazy? I'm about to pop off. You ready for this? Rock jungle huge. Oh, dude. That's a big fucking rock right there. That's actually wild. Stone Dorito. Yup. I can't wait to get the final cliff and terrain sized pieces in here. It'll be so nice. I think I'm going to re-import these old pieces from Reach. I think the physics models are like super unoptimized. I think also I'm going to hop off. We're almost at 4 hours and I'm feeling a bit tired today. I'm going to get some more work done off stream. I'm going to push again an update tonight, by the way, with all the new forge pieces. So you guys want to mess around with the new forge pieces, I got you. I got you. They will be on the forge list and you can make some cool stuff with them to your heart's content. I keep forgetting to delete this off this map. But yeah, I am off. Thank you guys very much for a really fun stream. I hope you enjoyed watching me work on all this stuff. It's been a blast. We got tons more to do still. You guys have seen the list. You know the list. Most of it's like fixing vehicles, finishing like the last 2 major vehicles. So honestly, this won't take terribly long to do. I could probably knock everything off of this in less than a day. For the most part. Might be a couple left over. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Don't even need the temp foliage list anymore. Did all that. That's all done. Forge list layout. I'll keep that. I did not forget to add that. I did fix that. A list of things to get rid of. I still need that. I'm chunking away at this stuff, man. I'm chunking away at it. There's not too much to do. But thank you guys so much for being here. I'll be live again tomorrow. Same exact time. So I hope to see you guys there. I hope you enjoyed some more Halo modding tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night, you guys. I really hope you have a good one. I appreciate you being here. I'll see you tomorrow. More Halo modding goodness. Goodbye.